So this stretcher is a Stryker 6506. 6506 is just the model number. This is a Power Pro XT. So as it is, the stretcher itself raises and lowers with power. Versus a manual stretcher that the medics have to do everything manually. They're lifting all of the weight of the patient manually. This has a battery and hydraulic system that does that for us. This stretcher also has XPS wings. XPS stands for Expandable Patient Surface. Just allows for a wider range of patients on the stretcher. This particular unit is a power load, has a power load system in the ambulance, which is this thing. The power load system lifts all the weight of the patient, and then the medic just pushes the stretcher into the ambulance. There's really no manual labor other than physically pushing the stretcher once the power load has the legs lifted, which we'll demonstrate. So the green indicator lights let us know that the stretcher is locked into the power load. And then it's just press of one button, and then very easily press the stretcher, and then it locks into place. With a power load, there's no force really exerted from the medic other than physically pushing that stretcher into the ambulance. Very easy and prevents a lot of injuries. To unlock it, simply push this button. It will lift up, comes out, and then we deploy the legs. And then there's a button to release it. Now you see the yellow indicator locks. That lets us know that the stretcher is released from the ambulance. And we simply pull it out from the load system. So one thing when looking at a power stretcher, we need to know what type of load system it has. This is, like we've discussed, this is a power load system. There are 3 load systems in the Stryker universe. There's an old traditional antler style system, which we will go over. There's a performance load where everything is done manually. This is their power load system. One thing to remember is to always identify what type of load system you'll be using. This stretcher requires a power load compatibility kit because the customer has a power load system in their vehicle. If we were talking to them and they said we've got a performance load system, then obviously we would need a performance load compatibility kit.